Hello, everybody. My name is Toka, and today we're going to talk about a subject that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, and I'm surprised even that I haven't talked about it yet. But that is about the enjoyment of the journey as an artist. You see, as artists, we tend to forget that we are having fun, and this is about fun. And it can't cloud your mind when it is something that is your job and it's something that you want to make money off of. But at the same time, I think it's very important to understand that this is something that we love. And surprisingly, a lot of the times that means we want to get good super duper fast. If you're not a good artist, then next thing you know, you think you draw horrible because you went on ArtStation and you got bombarded with a lot of these great artists, and you feel bad about yourself because you're nowhere near and you don't even fathom the thought of being near them. You want to understand how to get to that point at a very accelerated rate. Even if you don't know it consciously, you're subconsciously thinking about it, that you want to get good at an immense rate. This is something that I struggled with for a long time, which is wanting to be real good real fast. And luckily for me, it worked out. Like, I got good at a pretty fast rate, I would say. Good enough to the point that I'm not don't consider myself a person that just doesn't know how to paint or draw or has no knowledge of the industry I'm going into. I learned about it very fast because when I became an artist, which was 3 years ago, and I can show you a picture right now on the screen of my first artwork that I've ever done, which was this Ash Ketchum drawing. And it was horrible, it's the worst thing ever. But even then, surprisingly, I had the dream and the thought of becoming a concept artist in the gaming industry. Even then, I had bunches of friends that just kind of looked at me and was like, dude, yeah, no, which I loved them for that, because they always kept it real with me and they never just gassed me up. But that was my art, and I wanted to get good really fast because I thought I entered really late. I never told this story, but in Trent Kanayuga's Discord server, I used to be there, and I remember as a 16-year-old, I asked a question, and I make that Discord server sound old, but yeah. I asked this question and I told him in the general chat, was like, man, I'm 16 years old. I sent them pictures of great artists that I looked up to at the time from Assassin's Creed, and there was a lot of Assassin's Creed Origins concept art because I really liked it at the time. But I was telling them, I'm like, this is something that I want to hit. This is my art now, and I haven't been drawing all my life. I didn't fall in love with it all my life. I wasn't drawing since a toddler, And is this something that I could feasibly make? Can I get this good, or did I join at it too late? And that was the big thing for me. I was like, man, did I join too late? Because I don't, I got this school that I'm going to. It's an art school, and they're probably already. They're all ready to freaking be these great artists, and I'm gonna go in there and be the worst artist. Even to this day, I told myself that I was gonna go there and be the worst artist. But man, so I was telling them, like, am I just too late for it? Is it enough? Should I just throw in the towel and continue my medical whatever stuff that I wanted to do at the time? And someone responded to me. It was this old fellow. I think he was in his 30s or something. But he responded to me. He was like, hey, you don't need to worry about that because you're still young and you got on it at a perfect time, and you will have a lot of time to grow as an artist. And so it's not too late. Don't worry about that. Enjoy your journey and don't rush into it. Which I took a little bit of advice, but at the same time I didn't, because I did rush into it and I did want to get good fast still. But I understand that now. The enjoyment of the journey that we have to go through as artists is a lot of the times we get so clouded by wanting to get good so fast that we forget about the fact that we're just artists. We're supposed to enjoy the journey. Enjoyment of this is what we do. So, I get it. And I'm enjoying the journey now. It's like the whole boss analogy that I use for Elden Ring, because I played it a lot. But for Elden Ring, it's like I've been fighting so much bosses that I forget about the mobs out there. The little ones. I still give out XP, just not as much. It's about that, the enjoyment of the journey, man. There would be times that I used to just get stressed out about my art career and just being like, not worried about, is this something I could do? Or is this like, am I cut out for it? Am I good enough for it? And then I just have to slap myself like, pow, like, dude, you are, like, you're a good artist. And plus you like drawing. Why are you, it's not that deep. Yeah, I said it before. It's not that deep, bro. Like, genuinely. So I think for a lot of you out there, you deal with the same thing because you forget to enjoy your journey and you rush into it. If you are 16 and watching this, or 27, I don't care. But if you're just like me as a kid and you're thinking about getting into art and you're thinking about that, and you think it's too late because you have no artistic background, no one in your city does art, you're the only person in your family that's creative. If you're thinking about stuff like that, then I will tell you that you have no excuses. First of all, you can still do it. But at the same time, that don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. The art of not caring is something I would like to say and imbue onto everyone. Just stop caring. It's not that deep. You draw and you will draw. And you will draw good. That's just a part of being an artist. Being great at what we do. But just have fun along that journey. Because trust me, I think when you get good enough to the point that you have a job and you're in that job, you're probably going to be doing stuff that you don't want to do and stuff that you do want to do. So this is the time that you should be having the most fun. Posting your pics posting your art on every social media, growing up a following, having tons of fun. Just do whatever, bro. As long as you're enjoying the process, that's all that matters. As long as you're happy, I don't care if you have 1 follower or 10 million followers. If you're if you're a person with 1 follower and you're having fun, then that's great. Enjoy that moment. Because I promise you're probably having more fun than a person with 10 million followers that is forced to do this type of art because his audience wants it. And if your goal is to get to that point where you want to have all these freaking 10 million people, then enjoy the journey, because that will be you at a certain moment. You're still going to love what you're doing, but the freedom that you have now to enjoy all that you're doing as an artist is so much, and you should go for it. You should have it, and you should become the best artist that you can be. But for you to be the best artist that you can be, yes, look up your videos, let's look up your tutorials from reliable sources. Yes, look up everything on the internet, use your references, do what you want to do, make amazing art. But remember that this is a long road that you're probably going to be on for the rest of your life. And I know that sounds scary, because that sounded scary to me. I was like, for the rest of my life, I'm going to be getting good? No, I can't do that. But yeah, that's the case. You will be on this road for the rest of your life. But the thing is, that road is a long, fun one. Stressful at times, but fun. So have your fun. Enjoy that. If you are young and you already have it set that you're going to become this great artist, well, guess what, dude? Go for it. Be the best artist ever, man. Be the best artist you can ever be. I remember when I used to tell people on Discord and I think Udemy was one of the teaching classes as well. They had like these little classes in this like server for, I think it was like Ethan Becker or something, and another one for Trent, and some other one for, it was another art server, really big ones. But they used to have little classes they used to teach, and I remember talking at one of them and just telling people like, bro, I'm teaching y'all to like steal my job, I could care less. I'm not one of those people that wanna like keep stuff away. I want everyone to eat, man. I want everyone to be successful. So, and I want everyone to enjoy the journey. So that to say that have fun, help out one another, and just go ham. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Just go crazy with it, dude. Don't think about it that as it being too deep. You know, you're not. It's not, bro. Just draw, have fun, be creative, go out there, make a name for yourself, just like I will. So hey, this has been a shorter video, I would say, but I just wanted to get that message out. Toka, gone. I don't know what made it sound like the Toka's gone, boom. But yeah. Now we're on the second part of the video where it's talking about future stuff for the channel, which will be a lot of cool stuff. Next week I'm coming up with a podcast. It's gonna be really cool. It's definitely gonna happen next week. I've been putting it off for a long time, but it's gonna be next week. We're gonna come up with a podcast. It's gonna be called Open for Discussion. It's gonna be me and my girlfriend, and we're gonna have a lot of some guests. The first episode's not gonna be no guests, but some guests are gonna be coming in. Some from art, some from we're gonna be talking about a lot of fun stuff over there. Also, my second channel, I don't know. By the time this video is posted, there should be another video on my second channel called Toka Toka. Toka spelled out in English, and the other Toka spelled out in Japanese, where I'm gonna be talking about my manga, the manga book that I'm making, and I can tell you the creative process and what I'm going through there. So I hope you enjoy, and also follow my Instagram and my other Instagram, because I have two, and one of them's for me and the other one's for business stuff. So hey, I'm very much happy to make all these announcements so soon. But yeah, it's gonna be a great year for us. Next year is the year that we're popping off. Next year is definitely my year. I'm gonna go ahead and say that now. So 2023, we're huge. But yeah, see y'all boys later. Goodbye.